What's up, EXO fans? Welcome to all about of all that I've been videoing and making stuff, everything related to The Weeknd. I've made a lot of stuff related to The Weeknd, and if you listen to The Weeknd, I've probably noticed. Now, let's make some circly because everything you might not know about who he is, and I'll tell you who he is because you never know who he is. I'll tell you who he is. Abel Tesfaye, better known as The Weeknd, is a Canadian singer-songwriter actor from Toronto, Canada. He is signed to a record label called Republic Records, which is owned by Universal Music Group. He is also the founder of his record label XO Records, which he started in 2011 with Cash, Saul, and Lamar Taylor. Now, let's get started off because this CD I have, it's called The House of Balloons. The first album was released in 2011. It's released by XO Records in 2011 before Republic Records. So we've got 10 tracks on the album. The first album has released it, and not only this, when he started, it was produced by the tracks including like Circuit, Lee Gelo, Doc McKenney, Jeremy Rose, and stuff. That's the singles. The singles is like Wicked Games. Wicked Games is one of the singles that I know on this. And officially, it's got a disc as well, and has and this CD I just found. Now in 2012, they reissued this album because The Weeknd has signed to Republic Records, so I found this. Anyway, that's how it was on it. And the song's called House of Balloons, which is the name of the title that I know. Now, this is called Kissland. This album was released in 2013 by XO Records and Republic Records. The singles, I know Wanderlust. I think that's the only I know I've heard. And this one features some guest appearances from Drake. And now Drake, originally The Weeknd was originally going to be the first artist to sign to OVO Sound. But unfortunately, The Weeknd didn't want to sign to OVO Sound. So instead, Abel decided to stay with XO Records. And this was this album I've got. It's only got some songs like Wanderlust, Belong to the World, Advertation. What's the other one? This anyway. So that's just Heaven. Not only the time. Now I got Beauty Behind the Madness. The album was released in 2015 by XO and Republic. The album features singles like Often, The Hills, Confirm My Face, Earn It, Acquainted, and this album has features guest Lambreath, Schoolboy Q, Rick Ross, Eminem, Nicki Minaj, Ed Sheeran, and Lana Del Rey. Now, some of the singles originally not featured on the album was King of the Fall, was released in 2014. And it and the remailer that it was actually came out the same year following Often. And the song features Ty Dolla $ign and Belly. And Belly, who you do not know who Belly is a Canadian rapper, and he is part of EXO Records as well. And also it was produced by DeHala and Mike D. Now, this is Starboy. And I've got this CD, features singles like Starboy, Putty Monster, False Alarm, Reminder, Rock and Secrets. I Feel It Coming were the singles in it. I know that's who I know of since ever. The album features Daft Punk, known as Thomas Bangalter, and Guy Men Homodonkisto. And you've got ASAP Rocky, Young Thug, Lana Del Rey, Kendrick Lamar, Future, and Ariana Grande. So that's who I know of. And actually, Starboy was originally that later on, it was also, they had a comic, and EXO Records teaming up with Marvel to make a superhero comic called Starboy, and it tells a story about Abel's life. It's who he is, what he is, but he's like, you know what, The Weeknd, he's just make a lot of music and stuff, not including his manager, Cash, or Sal. Yeah. Now, this is My Dear Mick and Holly, and it features singles Call Out My Name and Wasted Times, and this EP was executive produced by himself with Frank Dukes. Now you've got 7 tracks. The album features guest appearances from Quavo, Sway Lee, Galveston, and Kid Cudi. Now, originally there was a bonus track that was originally going to be called The bonus track was Pray For Me by him and Kendrick Lamar. It was originally going to be in the album, in this EP. But however, it didn't make a cut, so the song went straight to the movie for the Black Panther soundtrack, directed by Ryan Coogler and Chadwick Boseman, rest in peace, who plays Black Panther. Now, next one, this is After Hours. Now, After Hours is now the first trilogy that, not only this, so this album was recorded from 2018 to 2020, and the features the singles Blinded Lights, Heartless, In Your Eyes, Save Your Tears. That's how I know. Now, actually, the album cover looks kind of disturbing. Like, this is very disturbing. This looks like a horror film. And look what I've already got on the TV as well. Oh, God. And the thumbnail on the video, that people find it disgraceful. So, yeah. The album features guest appearances from Lil Uzi Vert, Rosella, Doja Cat, Kenny G, and Ariana Grande. Originally, there were 17 tracks, and how the album was created. And also, there is a horror short film that he made, which is straight continuing some like trilogy music videos that he made. And what did I just watch? Actually, Blinded Lights was also going to be in the Grammy, but due to, I don't know what happened, that Abel was very disappointed about he failed the Grammy. So that's disappointing. Now, this is the second part of the trilogy, Dawn FM. Dawn FM features some guest appearances with unexpected voices and stuff. Inspiringly, this album is inspiration of 80s music, 80s music, that's what you have. The album features guest appearances Jim Carrey, Quincy Jones, Tyler the Creator, Summer Walker, and Luane. Originally, it's not only that, because there's another, this album cover looks weird. The Weeknd has transformed into an older version of him, which you've probably seen in the music video of Gasoline when he gets, you know what happens. Young Abel starts to fight with him, and then what a gruesome end. Now, this is the final trilogy, and this is called Hurry Up Tomorrow. The album has a lot of features guest appearances. You've got Justice, Antina, Florence and the Machine, Travis Scott, Cherry 22, Future, Playboy Cardi, Ducci, Julia Maduro, I think, Lana Del Rey, and Swedish House Mafia. And also, actually, this front cover is not the one I have, because I don't have the cover that I have. But this is the different cover. Oh, sorry, my bad. I'm sorry. This cover is actually which is going to be actually from the same film, because there's a new film that's going to come out in about 3 days. And yeah, originally Dancing in the Flames was originally going to be the lead single, but unfortunately it never gonna be on the album, so instead Timeless was the lead single. Actually, how that has happened, well, like The Weeknd or Playboy Cardi, they did collaborate once. There's back in 2023, The Idol, they released a single, Popular, with him, Playboy Carti, and Madonna. Madonna never worked with him before. The Weeknd has probably did a soundtrack. Well, originally it was going to soundtrack, but it was originally going to be a soundtrack collaborative album with him and Mike Dean. And the film and the TV series starring himself and Lily Rose Depp as well. Now, speaking of the film is going to be by Lionsgate. And we all know what will happen in the scene. You'll probably know what it's going to be like. Well, because I'm going to see it. Not only the way, but that's actually that. Very intense, but it just like making albums. So yeah. Now, this is his channel. Music and stuff. Shorts, uploads, intervals. Whatever we see, and behind the scenes as well. Now, I've got this compilation album. It's called The Highlights, and it has from 2011 to 2020. And also there's a sequel, which is 2011 and 2023. There might be a third Highlights compilation trilogy. We'll see. Thanks for watching, and if you'd like to subscribe to me, EXO fans, you might love it as well. Because EXO is a label, includes The Weeknd, Belly, Nav, 88 Gram, Black Atlas, and Cherry 22. That's how you probably know. So, thanks for watching, and thank you. EXO, 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 and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.